Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. And tonight we'll see the New York Liberty as they go up against the Golden State Valkyries. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. Well, we're just a little bit into the season, but we're getting a good sense of who the standout teams are.
That could change, though. I mean, a lot can happen between now and the playoffs.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the ups and downs are hard to predict. No question. It could be injuries. It could be trades. There are no sure things this early in the season.
Go. And it's going to be the Liberty off the tip. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. It's hauled in by Smith. Here's Morgan from deep. Unable to get that one to go.
Great shot selection. Maybe she's working on her buzzer beater form?
That could be it, or maybe she was just trying to knock a bird off the scoreboard. I'm not too sure.
Here's Morgan. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. Man, that was sweet.
Seriously, and I was looking over at the opponent's bench, and they couldn't believe it either.
Yeah, they're totally shocked.
Hey, every team wants length and shooting. Brianna Stewart brings you...
Oh, what? Did we just see that?
Come on.
I mean, seriously, did we just see that?
Ionescu outside. Knocks down the three ball.
Gotta love Ionescu's intensity, delivering an emphatic answer.
From deep.
No way.
Oh, how'd she hit that?
Oh, how did she get that to fall?
Takes the three. They grab their own miss. And Jones gets it to go.
As complete a player as they come, Jones has no problems hitting the glass hard, turning misses into makes.
Here's Morgan. Up and in for basket number 4, and that makes her 4 for 5.
Early on, nearly perfect from the floor. Just one miss on their first 5 shots.
Such a wide open look.
No hesitation on the pull-up J. One of Ionescu's greatest strengths as a scorer is her tremendous decisiveness.
Here's Morgan. 11 points in the game. Bangs home the trifecta.
Now get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today. She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see. These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Shot is good by Ionescu.
Oh, she has really stepped it up this quarter. It looks like she's determined to get them out of this hole all by herself.
Here's Morgan. She's got 14. Back to Clark. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, the D sat off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the 3.
Pass to Ionescu. The 3. And Clark pulls it down. Golden State leading. From deep three-point. No! Oh, no! Unbelievable shot!
Big time bucket.
Now here's Garden. She's tightly guarded. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. She scores her 5th field goal, and she's taken 9 shots to get there.
Great quarter for her at the offensive end, trying to will them back.
Got that one up quick.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the 3s.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it, non-existent.
The 3. Caitlin Clark with the board.
So surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
In the offseason, we had our first WNBA expansion draft since 2008.
Yeah, Golden State adding 11 players from other WNBA teams. I like what the Valkyries did. They got a mix of young, promising players, plus some solid veterans.
Ionescu misses. Here's the Valkyries with the ball. A 12-point game. Clark outside. And again, Golden State with the triple.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Another miss by Sabrina Ionescu. From deep. And that one misses. She has made 7 of her 9 field goal attempts. Will it go? Drills the three-pointer.
Zero hesitation on Ionescu's shots. She's pretty much got it all picked out so that once she gets the ball, she's automatic.
From deep three-point range, Morgan can't hit.
I mean, it would have been something to see her hit from all the way back there.
There aren't many players that can hit from out there, but she's definitely one of them.
From deep. The rebound by the Liberty. Ionescu outside. Castellini Hamilton. And here is Stewart. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Tiffany Hayes. And the ball out of play. The Liberty will have it. And the Liberty making a change here. And it's the Valkyries' ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Morgan can't hit. And here's Phoebish. She gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit lead.
The defense opened up pretty wide for her there, and she went right through it to the hoop.
Pass to Burton. Morgan. Three-pointer. It's good from long range.
Even after all those three-pointers she hit in the first quarter, it looks like the D still hasn't learned its lesson as they leave her open for another one here.
Shot by Burke, no good.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Beeson on for three. Burton with the rebound. And here we go, Valkyries fast break. Morgan can't hit.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
Here's Burke. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
Pass to Morgan. Watches it. Drains the three-pointer.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves.
Here's Burke. Phoebish. She's guarded by Billings. Burke. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. Misamon, right side. Phoebish. Back to Misamon. Here's Burke. And that one drops. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Emma Misamon with the steal. To the middle. Here's Jones. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. Three-point play opportunity. And look at the move by Jonquel Jones to New York. She traded individual glory for team success.
Yeah, her numbers down from that 2021 MVP season in Connecticut. Jones has made personal sacrifices, and she's been rewarded with back-to-back trips to the finals and, of course, a title in 2024.
It's Burton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. The Liberty trail, and they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Pass to Stewart. Fader on the way. That misses off the backboard.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
Now here's Cloud. Now here's Stewart. And here's Gardner. This one for three, and she's good on the three ball.
Well, whenever Gardner looks for her shot, I think it's a great move, especially from outside the arc.
Time called here, the Valkyries deciding to talk it over. The Valkyries leading. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Caitlin Clark outside. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. She remains perfect.
Her three-point shot has been so pure, just draining one after another.
Stewart, she's guarded by Billings. Gardner can't get it to go. And it's the Valkyries ball. From deep three-point range, Misaman pulls it in. Stewart from outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, Stewart doesn't hesitate when she gets a look she likes. She gets her feet set quickly and shoots with confidence.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Liberty. And this is a good chance to look at the schedule for the Golden State Valkyries. On Friday, they'll start out on the road to play the Sky in Chicago. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing in Washington, D.C. against the Mystics.
Well, the road, never the highlight of your schedule for any team, but for this team, it's a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court.
Looking around the league, is it safe to say that the Liberty have the best big three?
Well, to me, no doubt. You have former MVPs in Brianna Stewart and Jonquel Jones, and then you got an all-WNBA point guard in Sabrina Ionescu. And beyond the collection of talent, these three are a great fit.
I don't even want to comment on that shot.
Look, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, better make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Valkyries. Golden State with the ball. And the ball out of play. The Liberty will have it.
Liberty substitution. Jonquel Jones. Laney Hamilton.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
And that puts them in the lead.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right, 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Morgan. She's got 26. Gets it to go from downtown.
Look, I'll be honest, I wasn't really sure if she could even keep this up, but she had, so bravo.
Pass to Stewart. Gardner sets a screen. Down low. And a great assist by Brianna Stewart as that one goes in.
A bigger guard, Gardner is pretty strong around the basket.
Here's Morgan. She's covered by Gardner. Count that one.
She presents a defender with a serious challenge, pretty much always.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
The defense really slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Bottom line is this, those triples, they sure add up, don't they? They've got to make the adjustment.
Morgan can't hit.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the interior. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both teams on the glass.
Golden State trailing here.
if they're smart, they can hold it to the last shot.
I mean, that's got to be what they're aiming for here, right?
Let's hope.
To be honest, I'm speechless. This may be the best shooting performance I have ever seen, and I've seen a lot.
I have no idea why she's fouling there.
And a pretty tight contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Liberty up by 2. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. It's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here. Here's Morgan. From deep. And there's the whistle. That goes on Valkyries. That's foul number 2 for her. New York in the lead. Now Ionescu. For 3. And the 3 ball is good.
And it's pretty hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the stats monitor, there's a stark discrepancy. When you look at the assist column, and you see that difference as far as fluidity in their respective offenses, too.
How about Benijah Laney Hamilton, the most improved player in 2020?
Well, with players opting out of that season, Laney Hamilton just lit up the Bradenton Wubble. Then backed it up in 2021 with an all-star nod. Such a great player. That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass.
It certainly wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap.
Timeout called the Liberty. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Misaman outside. Outside Stewart. Parries the long-range jumper.
Well, this is the time to push it and try to extend the lead. They are looking determined.
Yeah, you love to make this kind of push in the third quarter and set yourself up well for crunch time.
It's a big difference having a bigger lead going into the fourth.
0 for 4 to start the second half. They're getting restless out there.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Agbenlay with the rebound.
They're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Clark outside. Hits it from three-point range.
Her stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots are falling for her.
Castellini Hamilton. Gardner. And it's off from three-point range. 18 feet out. Jump shot is good.
Really, she's been a bright spot for them. She's had a very efficient offensive performance.
Yeah, who knows how much bigger the lead would be if it wasn't for her shooting.
Now here is Stewart. 9 points in the game.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
Morgan can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Pass to Clark. There's the three. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
She got loose from three-point range in the first half and showing signs here in the second.
Now Misaman. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. New York, no good that time either. Here's Morgan, and it's good. The game is all even.
The road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this game up.
And I'll admit it, at one point I thought they were toast. They've shown some serious character to battle this far back.
I mean, I thought they were toast too with butter and jelly and everything on it.
Here's Stewart. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. For the lead. And the ball out of play. The Liberty will have it. Well, this is the first season of Valkyries basketball. So what's a realistic goal for this team?
Well, to me, Blake, it's about getting a solid base, an identity, a fan base, develop players, and you can't worry too much about wins and losses as an expansion team.
Timeout called the Liberty. Waived back in 2022, Alana Smith has had quite the rise.
What a journey it's been. I mean, she was basically out of the league. Fast forward to 2024, she's starting in WNBA Finals games as a key member for the Lynx. The Australian never gave up on her dreams.
Lainey Hamilton. Ionescu outside. 6 on the shot clock. Valkyries with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Morgan can't hit.
She's been ice cold from three-point range since halftime, and she continues to fire away. She's got to tone it down.
To the inside. Ionescu outside. Here's Morgan. Misaman covering. Morgan can't hit.
It's been a rough quarter for her with nothing going her way, but she seems determined to shoot her way out of it.
Outside Stewart. And she can't stop this drought. Another miss. Pass to Morgan from deep three-point range. And Emma Misaman pulls it down. And the Liberty with possession here.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Stewart. Ionescu has it. 24 points for her. Stewart. Good, and Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
A true threat inside and outside. Stewart's height and touch, they allow her to be effective down low.
Clark outside. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And the Liberty with possession here. The lead is 2. Ionescu up top, fires it, and the jumper is good.
What a terrific night for Sabrina Ionescu, showing off her abilities as a natural-born scorer.
Time called here, the Valkyries deciding to talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Morgan. Up and in on the layup.
She's certainly doing her part, trying to battle back into it.
Pass to Phoebish. Now here's Misaman. Misses the 3. Here's Morgan. Here's Burton. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
And guys, after trailing for such a long time, they have to be feeling good about tying it up.
Hey, I mean, I would be. It's the fourth quarter, momentum on their side, ahead of steam. They should be feeling good.
What an end we've got coming.
Here's Stewart. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The third WNBA title for Breanna Stewart. Won in 2024 with New York, and it was a special one.
No doubt, bringing the Liberty an original WNBA franchise, their first ever championship. It was a bounce back for Stewie New York. Remember, they dropped the 23 series for the Aces.
Well, something that's always stood out to me about Breanna Stewart's not only her incredible skill, but she just has phenomenal handles for a player with her length.
And that's good as she hits both shots. 1 minute in now to the fourth quarter. Here's Morgan. Picked away. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. Right wing. Misamon for three. Drops in the tray.
An assassin from beyond the arc. Misamon can do so many things that other players her size simply can't.
New York in the lead. Great pass to set up the land.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Here's Morgan. She's covered by Gardner. To stop the run. Rupert, no good. Now here's Gardner. Guarded closely. Loud outside. And a miss there on the triple. Here's the Valkyries with the ball. Pass to Morgan. And here's Burton. Here's the three. Connects from three-point range.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Now Phoebish. Here's Misamon to the paint. Now here is Stewart. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. It's off target, and she's 4 for 9 from the field. Pass to Burton from deep. And the Valkyries, another three.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Here's Phoebish. Three-pointer Breanna Stewart. Make it 5 for 10 for her with that bucket.
With that three, her second of the half, she's equaled her total from before the break.
Here's Morgan. She's covered by Gardner. And Morgan gets it to go.
Good job to create the easy bucket.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Gardner. Back to Cloud. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Yeah, that is assertive offense from Cloud, putting in the work to find her shot.
The three is up. Morgan can't hit.
She's really slowed down here in the second half. Hasn't converted a three-pointer yet after that tremendous first half.
The Valkyries trail. Lays it up and banks it in.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Timeout called the Liberty.
Coach saw the players were getting winded and called time to give them a quick breather.
Pass to Ionescu. Goes back up, and she lays it in.
What a huge basket. Ionescu is at her best in the game's biggest moments.
Here's Morgan, covered by Ionescu, and Morgan gets it to go.
She always delivers in the clutch, and she's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Jones outside. Pass to Ionescu for three. And the rebound goes to the Valkyries.
Well, maybe she thinks she can shoot her way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Someone tell her it's time to give up the three.
Here's Morgan. Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket. And here's Ionescu. From past the arc, it's hauled in by Smith.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Here's Morgan to take the lead. And Jones pulls it down. Now here's Stewart. Here's Leanie Hamilton. Good. And Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
Nice find by Stewart. She doesn't just score, she's also a willing passer.
Here's Morgan. To tie it up. Yes! A tremendous three to tie it up.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job, Tim, of finding the open teammate on the perimeter this quarter. The three-pointer is a major weapon for them right now.
And the Liberty call time here. Do it from outside. Zach Benlay with the rebound.
Switching baskets must have really thrown her off because she can't get anything to fall this half.
Here's Morgan. Shot clock at 5. To take the lead. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Valkyries able to keep possession. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. From the arc. Buries the triple. Wow! Here's Ionescu. Bullseye! Nails it! Oh, that is an enormous three-pointer. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Timeout.
Could win it. Oh, had a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is off. Regulation has ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we've got more in store for you right after this. Great competition we are seeing tonight. After 4 quarters, a stalemate. And we will now see how these next few minutes of basketball pans out. Here we go. Pass to Gardner. Here's Stewart, covered by Smith. Tries it from 9. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Here's Morgan. Fires the 3. And no good. And here's Ionescu. Pass to Gardner. Here's Ionescu. And she banks in the layup.
Given Ionescu's soft touch around the rim, defenses have to be extra careful about letting her inside.
Here's Morgan, guarded by Jones, and Morgan gets it to go.
An unbelievable scoring effort from her. It's all because of her. Yes, her, that they're still in this game.
Pass to Lainey Hamilton. Off target from outside. And here's Golden State. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Morgan gets it to go.
Well, that's her shot, guys, so you can't just give it to her. You've got to get up on her.
Now here's Lainey Hamilton. Stewart with the screen. Clock at 6. Lainey Hamilton can't hit. Valkyries leading.
Great shot selection. And maybe she's working on her buzzer beater form.
That could be it, or maybe she was just trying to knock a bird off the scoreboard. I'm not too sure.
Wow, it is a huge day on the glass for a player who's, you know what, they're giving up a lot of size to bigger players out there. Very impressive.
Here's New York now. Here's Ionescu. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Well, that's who you go to in big spots. Ionescu, a huge bucket.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
And the Liberty call time here.
They do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1. We'll see if they try it.
Yeah, you know, and I think the key thing, probably what the coach wants to see, is a good shot. It's important they convert here.
Pass to Stewart. Gardner. Off the mark there with the 3.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. He makes you pay on those nearly every time.
A 3-pointer here might have us headed to another overtime period.
Here's Lainey Hamilton. Wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Here's Morgan. To win it!
Count it. Count it. That's going to count.
ATV at the buzzer.
Down it goes at the buzzer. It doesn't get any more spectacular than that.
A 3 at the horn? Are you kidding me, Tim? I guess that's about the only way we can expect a game like this to end.
What a treat we've had tonight, Brian.
So it's the Valkyries taking a W in a close game. They had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in the overtime.
You know, they didn't probably anticipate a close one down the wire in regulation, but they picked it up a notch, and I thought this overtime period was outstanding. This win has got to feel very satisfying.
And that'll wrap it up.